Morning, Abotai. Yesterday we spoke about some of the halachot of Ya'aleh v'Yavo during Birkat Hamazon on the Yamim Tovim. So first of all, it's important to note that just like there's a mitzvah of Oneg Shabbat, to enjoy Shabbat, there's also a mitzvah to enjoy and be joyful and on the Mo'adim, during the Regalim, during the festivals. We learn it from a pasuk also in Yeshaya, Likdosh Hashem Mechubad. You also have to be mechabed the holy days of Hashem, which are the Yamim Tovim. Therefore, the Gemara tells us that anashim bara'ui lahim, v'nashim bara'ui lahim, men should enjoy the holiday with basar vayayin, with meat and wine. Women who sometimes don't enjoy that much, they should be given nice clothing and jewelry. Children with all sorts of candies and sweets. Everybody should enjoy the Yom Tov in a way that is mat'im to them. This also follows the shita of Rabbi Yoshua in Masechet Beitzad Daf Tedvav of Chetzio leHashem v'Chetzio lachem, that we split the Yom Tov, half to HaKadosh Baruch Hu through Torah Tefillah, and half for us through Achila U'Shtiyah, through eating and drinking. Okay, now, it would seem, based on this, the rule is, by Birkat Hamazon, when do you have to repeat Birkat Hamazon for not having said Ya'aleh v'Yavo? We spoke about yesterday, Ya'aleh v'Yavo during the Mo'adim, and if a person forgets how to fix it, but there are certain points of Birkat Hamazon that you can't fix it anymore. So now, when do you have to repeat Birkat Hamazon? The rule is, anytime there's an obligation to eat bread during that meal, you have to repeat Birkat Hamazon for having omitted Ya'aleh v'Yavo. So it would seem Shavuot is no different than the other Yamim Tovim. There's a chova to eat bread. You have to have a bread meal twice on Shavuot, and therefore if you forget Ya'aleh v'Yavo, you should have to repeat Birkat Hamazon. And Be'emet Maran HaShulchan Aruch and Siman Kuf Pechet rules accordingly, and he says that's the halacha by all Yamim Tovim. Pesach, Shavuot, Sukkot, Shmini Atzeret, Rosh Hashanah. If you forget Ya'aleh v'Yavo in any of the compulsory meals, you have, and you didn't fix it in the appropriate place, you have to repeat Birkat Hamazon. Nevertheless, Maran Zichrono Livracha in Chazon Ovadia brings several Rishonim, the Tosafot, Rashba, and others that say that although there's a mitzvah to eat bread during the Yom Tov meals, the only time there's a chovah, there's an obligation to eat bread, is the first night of Pesach, matzah, and the first night of Sukkot, which is bread in the Sukkah, the first 2 nights of each in Chutz La'aretz. But otherwise, on any other Yom Tov, according to those poskim, there's not an obligation, and therefore you would not repeat Ya'aleh v'Yavo. Now, although in general, with regards to Birkat Hamazon is the Oraita. So whenever there's a machloket, we don't say Safek Brachot La'akel because it's a din Torah. Nevertheless, the recitation of Ya'aleh v'Yavo in Birkat Hamazon itself is the Oraita. Ya'aleh v'Yavo in Birkat Hamazon is only midrabanan, and therefore we do institute Safek Brachot La'akel. In this case, even neged Maran HaShulchan Aruch, the halacha is therefore that if a person forgot Ya'aleh v'Yavo in Birkat Hamazon on Shavuot or any of the other Yamim Tovim besides for the first night of Pesach or the first night of Sukkot, and he didn't fix it in the appropriate place, la halacha, a person would be yotzeh and he would not repeat Birkat Hamazon because of the rule of Safek Brachot La'akel. Have a wonderful day.